hope you're doing well. We had a beautiful weekend last Sunday with Doug Burley being with us. It was a very special time of fellowship where certainly it's a prelude and a warm-up for the conference that we have this week. So if you're getting this devotional, it'll be the week after the conference. I hope that you took the time to attend when you could. I understand Saturday's pretty a crowded schedule, and we've had a lot of guests come, and we want to make sure that everybody has an opportunity to share. It's going to be just a blessed time. My prayer is that you'll enjoy the time, and if you give up a little bit of rest on Saturday and Sunday, after Sunday morning service, you can go home and just sleep and relax. But it should be a very special time of fellowship, something that we have been kind of praying for. Some of us have fasted and just believe that God is going to do some very incredible things during this weekend for not only the church, but for the church, the church family and those that extend beyond it. I want you to think today. This is something that was mentioned by a friend of mine. His name is Steve Stevens. He's a pastor, very close friend. We knew each other way back in the 70s when I came to Christ and went to a little Bible school in northern Massachusetts, Stevens School of the Bible, and he was a very dear friend of mine. But I want you to think he was speaking at one point, and I wrote down these notes on familiarity, something that we hear in the past we've heard a lot about, but I loved the way he described it. He said that familiarity is the loss of wonderment and awe. It's the loss of value. Things that are sacred become common. It's the loss of respect. We don't see the need to give a person the honor that they deserve, or anything in our life, just the simple honor that it deserves due to its relationship to a person or thing. For example, there's this old desk that I got from my mother. I remember when she got it from her mother. And it was a desk that was made by her grandfather. Now, it's not the best piece of work that's ever been done. It's old. She's refinished it. He wasn't, a craftsman by any stretch of the imagination. But what he was her grandfather. And it was attached, the value to that little piece of furniture is attached to the fact that it was his, and he was her grandfather. And rightfully so, or unrightfully so, I got it. I can actually see some handwriting on the back of one of the little pull-out drawers. There's only two drawers. One of them's a real small one. And I can see handwriting on the back of it. I don't know how old that is, but I'm assuming it's probably well over 100 years old. I want you to realize that when we talk about the loss of respect, it's the sense that we have no personal attachment of value to any person, and therefore nothing about that person means anything. Lastly, he said it's the making of everything commonplace or mundane. Remember, or you can imagine with me what it would be like to live your life and have nothing stand out. Now, in comparison to this, I want you to think about what God has done with us when he says in Ephesians 1:18 that he opened the eyes of our understanding, that we would even begin to conceive of the fact that Jesus Christ has seated us far above principalities, powers, might, and dominion, anything that names the name in heaven or on earth, that we're part of his body, which extends far beyond that, there in verse 18 of Ephesians 1 through 23. Or when the Word of God says in 1 Corinthians chapter 2, a verse that was quoted this weekend by Doug Burley, that eye has not seen nor ear heard the things that God has prepared for us. But He has revealed them to us by His Spirit that searches the deep things of God. I don't know about you, but that just takes life and it makes it a little more interesting for me. That means that nothing that I go through is just something I'm going through. There's actually a reason, a purpose, a plan, an identity, someone I can embrace and know. It means even the hardships that we might find in relationships are not for no purpose. They have no value. It all is working together for good. It's drawing us closer to the one who not only saved us, but conforms us into His own image. It's all about having life mean something to you. Now, I don't know about you, but I think at various times in my life I have to just do kind of like a heart check. Have I just become so complacent, so familiar, that I don't see God? I see the repetition of life. I see people as if those people are just never changing, just one problem after another perhaps. Or do I realize that God is using them and me in His plan to draw us closer, me personally and them also, by virtue of my response and my attitude and my prayer, closer to Him? Eye has not seen nor ear heard the things that God has prepared for us, but He reveals them to us through His Spirit, even the deep things of God that He wants us to know. Talk about interesting. We'll talk more next time. Till then, folks, God bless you.